What's up, always? Running to zoo right now to do a leg day, juicy leg day. And as for updates, it's about a year into bulking. So nothing absolutely crazy. I've been a little bit fried this morning. Just been having a lot of things to take care of. Some life things, per usual. Normally I wish it was like, if it's like career stress, I feel it's a lot easier for me to manage. Like if it's like me taking care of business ventures, a bunch of calls and emails, figuring out like, I guess, content and videos. But aside from that, as for recently, it's been stuff that's more related to family, and those seem to tend to be a lot more difficult for me. So,
all right, bros. So, it's another good ass typical leg day. It's a little bit different from the last one. So this one's super high rep, high volume. So I'm gonna be doing as many reps as possible. It's gonna make me hurt. It's gonna make me hurt. So as of right now, I did a couple warm-up sets and I didn't take my pre yet. So you know the good old shit. Right in range for the stimulants. Man. Let's go, come on. Okay. So today, honestly, I actually tried to take today as like a day off caffeine, but it's not a good day to do that. Like I woke up literally not being able to think about anything. You know, sometimes I don't know if you guys have those days where sometimes you'll wake up with like anxiety and like your mind is just gonna be running and there's no way you can go back to sleep and maybe you're still tired. Today is one of those days where I was like still tired, but I woke up and I was literally brain dead. But I don't know why. I also smoked a lot last night, to be honest, so that's probably why. But normally my body's able to tolerate how much I smoke. So unfortunately not last night. Ragondone and juicy pump. Let's go. Let's go. So this is supposed to be set number 4, I believe. And then the next hamstring exercise is going to be a fun one. It's kind of weird though, because the next hamstring exercise is not low rep. But I'm going to try to do some push-ups to make it work. You'll see what I'm talking about. Sorry, it's not high rep. Fuck. I'm so fucking tired. Forgot to mention 6 sets of hamstring curls today. So because I'm doing hamstring curls for 6 sets, then I gotta go to the next one for 4 sets, if that's even possible. It's not a fun exercise. But basically the reason why the next exercise is not quite high rep is it seems to be only really a good idea for you to do this, I think, whenever you've had like a good period of time from like your last hamstring exercise, or no, your last hamstring day where you've recovered fully, where you can do and engage in like such a full spectrum of reps. Otherwise, personally, my methodology and what I've seen work for me is that I like to split up my reps by day. So I got a one high ass rep savage fucking burner day that makes me want to rip my fucking skin off, and then I have a heavy day, low reps, that makes me want to go to sleep for the rest of my life and my head explode. Everyone's favorite, GHRs. So realistically, if I have no pad, I think I can only do maybe 8 reps at max here. But I'm gonna do a little bit of push off. It's not the most optimal because in the stretch position, I wanna make sure I have like a maximum tension. But this is such a good exercise that it's not something I wanna miss out on. So for this one, I'm gonna try to go as hard as I can. And normally when I'm doing GHRs, whoa, my feet slipped out, that's scary. When I'm doing GHRs, I try to make sure I'm prioritizing flexing my hamstrings in order to bring myself back up. And normally, I want to end up in the position where my knees are bent, and I'm not just horizontal, I'm a little bit higher, a little higher angle, closer to vertical. So, I'm gonna just do it. Hopefully it makes sense. I'm sure most of you guys have already done this or do this regularly. Also, I need to move this a little closer. Okay. Fuck. Oh shit. So much for controlling the eccentric. Shit. I was gonna go move to quads and glutes, but I have a podcast with Dorian right now, so I have to go run back home, try to get that finished, and then I'll just come back for a 2 a day and finish quads and glutes afterwards. Hopefully I can get here before they close at 9, so that way I can crush glutes and quads. So I'll be right back.
Oh shit. No one's music. I love this song. So I just had the podcast with Dorian, just finished it, and it was a really good one. But there was this thought that I was having that while we were exchanging, obviously while we were having the conversation, we expounded on this topic that hit home for me. We were just talking about genetics and how, honestly, unfortunately, in bodybuilding, genetics are such a huge deciding factor on what you're gonna look like. And even though, say, like, Dorian can never achieve Joe Andrews' legs, even if Dorian decided to go on this massive, crazy bulk and just take tons of like steroids for a year, still won't get there because he doesn't have the genetics and obviously the other past years of experience of building their legs. that doesn't change the fact that you don't know until you get up on stage if you're going to do well. Dorian does not know until he goes on stage if he's going to do well against, say, Joe Andrews in a men's physique competition. Obviously, Joe Andrews is probably not going to do a men's physique competition, but this is a hypothetical. Like, when I was a kid, I honestly thought I would never amount to anything. Looking at the people around me, everyone was white. I was basically looked at as like bottom of the totem pole as a kid, because I was Asian and I was fat and I was ugly, and like, what could I possibly amount to? And kids would never like choose me for like sports or teams because of what I look like. This was like when I was really young, of course, but still, it's an experience that was pretty monumental in me being who I am today. And until, I guess, I just decided that I don't give a fuck what other people think or how I compare to others, I'm going to literally work my ass off until I become better, until I become more fit, until I become smarter, until I become jacked. I'm not gonna stop. And I didn't know until I stepped on stage multiple times, until I was already competing multiple times, and the judges told me that I actually have good shape for the stage. Like, I actually have really good potential for the stage. I did care a lot, but I didn't know how I would compare to others at all, right? I just hoped that I hoped my physique would be good enough. And what I want to say is, like, there's this thing in the industry right now where a lot of hope is being destroyed because there's a lot of comments, especially rated as top comments, that will be like arguing, like, why are you giving this person false hope? He's not on steroids, he'll never look like that. Or why are you giving this person false hope? Like, he doesn't have the same genetics, or like, he's not black, like, he's not gonna look like that. I mean, yes, it's true, you're not gonna look exactly like that. But when these comments come out, a lot of times there has been incidences where these comments have given a lot of us like a lack of hope. It has destroyed our hopes. It has made us feel like, what's the point in even trying? And that's literally the most ridiculous thing, because I can tell you, you can literally ask any of my friends in the space or any of these creators. You can ask Dorian, you can even ask Horsemeat. Like, these kids were just people that were looking up to other creators. Dorian looked up to Christian Guzman from Alpha Elite. And I don't know how, like, to what extent this is, but freaking Logan Horsemeat, literally the first time he came up to me, told me, like, I was one of his, like, biggest inspirations aside from John Skywalker, and he truly saw me as like a role model in fitness. And he doesn't even do exactly what I do now, but man, that kid is so successful. And if he just believed, like, if he didn't believe that he could get there, then there's no fucking chance. There's no fucking chance that he would have any success if he didn't believe he would get somewhere. So all I'm saying is, like, don't fucking stop on your dreams just because you think it might not be possible, or you think because someone is on something or doing something behind the scenes that you may be suspect of, like, you can't reach that, because you fucking can't, man. You can literally reach any amount of success that you've never ever expected, and it might not be in the exact same road that you hope it will be, but it's not going to matter, because it's going to be in a place where you love. Because if you're pursuing that, whatever it is, like, even if your desires change at the time, if you get success somewhere, that is going to help lead you to success in the new place that you want to be in. And I can promise you that. I can promise you. So, manifestation, but actually putting the work behind it, kind of relates to, I think, Alex Hormozi's quote about, I think it was confidence. Like, saying affirmations in the mirror isn't going to give you shit, right? It's, confidence is knowing you are who you say you are by backing it up with work and with action. You guys are going to get there, and so am I. So now Zoo is got an hour Zoo has an hour before it's gonna be sold out. So Jesus Christ, I'm so tired. Zoo has an hour before it's gonna close, so I'm gonna head to Zoo right now and finish off this leg day, the last half.
So right now, starting off with leg press, 5 sets, 5 juicy sets. I'm just warming up at the moment. I'm slowly working up. Normally I just do no weight first. Then I put 45 pounds on each side. Then I put another 45 pounds on each side. Just see if I like, to be honest, if I just jump straight to like 345s on each side, my knees break, I swear. So that's why I do a lot of like warm up / feeder sets. It just makes me feel so much more ready to actually hit each set at max capacity. So I could be warmed up more, but I'm gonna go for it. Another big set. Whew. I'm supposed to be hitting 5 sets of these, which is a lot. That was too low of reps. Supposed to get to 15. Fuck. Ooh. I need to practice breathing. That's what my coach said. Because I almost passed out. I gave myself an exertional headache last time. I was like, why does this keep happening to me, bro? Like, I feel like I'm pushing hard, but like, I don't think I should be doing this or getting myself headaches. And he's like, bro, practice breathing. It's probably because you're too focused on your set to breathe properly. Obviously, you're fucking looking like this. Ain't no way that he's not fucking right. Yeah. Do you guys think I was breathing? I guess I could just replay this and see if I was breathing properly. I thought I breathed at the top of my set, but maybe I don't. I breathe that time and I'm still lagged or lightheaded. I still can't see. So I'm doing something else wrong. Something I want to figure out. I could also be, what he said is I could also be going too close to failure on all my sets, except for the last one. So I guess it's something to think about. But I just feel like you're not getting a good enough of a workout, and if you don't at least try to go as close to failure as possible,
Obviously I understand that the science says that you want to be maybe 2 reps from failure in your preceding sets, but I don't know. I think people kind of underestimate just how close to failure they can go. So, and it's kind of hard for me to detect when 2 reps from failure is, because sometimes I feel like maybe if I push hard enough, I can get 3. It's kind of why I think it's, if I can like go as close to failure as possible, but not fail, I just feel like I'm really getting it. Unfortunately, I was supposed to have one more exercise after this, and that was a press, but it's 9:53, so Zoo's gonna close in 7 minutes. So I had to end up my workout with leg extensions, but still leg extensions, honestly, I think out of all the exercises I've ever done, gave me the most quad size growth for sure. But the presses were nice. So since it's 7 minutes, this is set number 3. So I'll probably get maybe 2 more sets in for 5 sets of leg extensions. That's 10 sets of quads. So not too bad. I'm going for 20 reps. Sick. I can't even flex anymore because my legs won't move. Oh shit. That's the noise when the camera stand gets taller. Isn't that sick? It's so high tech. One piece and bros. I don't really have much else to say today. It's been a cool day. Woke up feeling like crap. Got a bunch of business calls out of the way. Fucking passed out again at 2 p.m. because I just wasn't feeling right. Supposed to hang out with a friend today, but I couldn't even like fathom having the energy. And then out of nowhere, you have like a 1.5 hour nap, and suddenly it's like your entire life has changed. Young Only Clothing, code NILE, and then huge supplements. Of course, the protein. You guys know it. It's gas. I love the taste. And code NILE just supports me. I think that's it. Love you guys. And I hope you guys have the sickest fucking savage workout yourself. And that's a year of bulking. I'm ready to see what a year of bulking does for you guys. Send me those sexy pics. Peace.